Hi, sweetie pies. My nose. My dirty face. My stitches. Ouch. But it's time to read another book. This one looks interesting. Madeline and the Old House in Paris. Madeline. Is that her on the roof? Oh my. Canal Saint-Martin. Madeline and the Old House in Paris. In an old house in Paris that was covered with vines lived 12 little girls in 2 straight lines. Hi, everybody. I like your house. In another old house that stood next door lived the son of the Spanish ambassador. One afternoon at 4:45, a long black car pulled into the drive. Hey, we're just playing in a tree. There's the car. Wondering who could it possibly be, Pepito and Madeline ran to see. It was Lord Cuckoo-Face, the sometimes cruel and always nosy head of the school. Lord Cuckoo-Face. He had come to make a surprise inspection. Nothing escaped his skills of detection. He looked on top of the cabinet. He looked under the teapot, save a certain little mouse who also occupied the house. He looked under the table. You can't be too careful with these old houses, full of, as they are, of termites and louses. Then Lord Cuckoo-Face came before a thoroughly unfamiliar door and asked Miss Clavel, what was it for? What was it for, Miss Clavel? Dear sir, it leads up to the attic, said Miss Clavel in her voice empathetic. A room that I believe is haunted. Rubbish, said the Lord said, and completely undaunted climbed to the attic. It was hot and musty and filled with old chests that were really quite dusty. There are spiders, you see, but nary a ghost. But what's this? He said. Why, this is the most, Lord Cuckoo-Face, splendid telescope I've ever the pleasure of coming across. Oh, how! What a treasure! Cuckoo-Face rubbed his hands greedily. Oh, look at the telescope. I want to look through it and see the moon. Oh, but he took it. He made off with it speedily. Cuckoo-Face. Boo. After that, they broke their bread and they brushed their teeth and they went to bed. In the middle of the night, Madeline said, something is not right. She heard the sound of someone moaning, almost like a ghost was groaning. The girls all cried, look, a ghoul! But Madeline was not a fool. No, I don't believe it. That's no goblin, she said. It's only a brat. The boy burst out laughing. Oh, that bad hat. But the moans went on. In fact, they got stronger. Not even Pepito could laugh any longer. Pepito, no more laughing. Ha ha. Oh, no. Madeline went off investigating, while the others, afraid, were hesitating. Well, should we? No? Oh, there goes Madeline. We'll just stay here. They crept up the stairs. Was it a mouse? A bat? Or something much scarier than any of that? Ooh. It was a ghost, he cried. Woo-hoo. The girls and Pepito cried, boo-hoo. But Madeline just said, hello, ghosts. Poo-poo. Poo-poo? The ghost broke down and started crying. Oh, this is even worse than dying. Madeline offered him a handkerchief to stem his flowing ghostly grief. Handkerchief and grief. But his tears fell right on through. Monsieur Ghost, please tell us, do. What is that's troubling you? What is it that's troubling you, ghosty ghost? Boo, don't cry, ghost. My name is Felix de la Morte, and I was born the scientific sort. Already, by the age of 7, I had mastered the study of the stars in heaven. Proud I was, and very glad to be, the first boy admitted to the academy. Now comes the woeful part of my story. I built this house as an observatory to witness a comet that only nears the Earth every 221 years. Just as my comet moved into view, I leapt for joy. What is sad but true is that I forgot I was sitting on a roof. And my life was over just like that. Poof! He fell off the roof. Felix de la Morte. He fell off the roof? No. He went bonk. He died. I have haunted this house for years, without cease, awaiting the comet, so I may rest in peace. Tomorrow night it finally returns, you see, but alas, my telescope has been stolen from me. I waited and with my telescope. Madeline said, how unfair, how unjust. We will get it back for you. We must. Using a wig, these clothes, and even this dust. The plan began the very next night, when Miss Clavel turned out the light. Madeline said, the coast is clear, and gave Pepito the sign to near. Hi, Pepito, come here. Two girls held a mirror steady, while the rest helped get the costumes ready. They used a jacket and a scarf of lace, and a piled-up wig and powdered face, plus a pair of breeches colored blue, and a buckled high-heeled shoe or two. They biked to a boat that was waiting below. Bike boat. Get dressed, ghost. And they rowed their way to this chateau. Awake, awake, Lord Cuckoo Face, and save yourself from foul disgrace. Ah! You've crossed a line that's awfully fine by taking what is rightly mine, the telescope that now I lack. I order you to give me back. Ah! Lord Cuckoo's Face as a teddy bear. No. Poor Cuckoo Face, his jaw gone slack, and halfway to a heart attack cried, have mercy on the poor old fool. I was only borrowing it from the school. It's by the window, don't you see? Just take it, please, and leave me be. Ah! Take the telescope and go. The children seized their prize and then, loading it back onto the boat, we go. They rowed their way up the Seine. That's the river Seine in Paris. Let's go. Felix was waiting, anxious and glum. Wouldn't the children ever come? The door swung open to reveal to his joy the safe return of his best loved toy. Felix thanked them with all his heart. And now begins our final part. While the rest of the world was soundly sleeping, a girl and a boy and a ghost were peeping at a rare and brilliant sky, a comet streaking through the night. A rare and brilliant sight. While the rest of the world was soundly sleeping, a boy and a girl. While the rest of the world was soundly sleeping, a girl and a boy and a ghost were peeping at a rare and brilliant sight, a comet streaking through the night. Boo! Ghost comet. The end. Madeline and the old house in Paris. The end. I love you so much. Did you like that book? I like that book, Madeline. They had to go on an adventure to save the telescope for Felix because he wanted to see the comet. Me too, man. I love you. Hugs and kisses. Bye. Ow.